Hi, my name is Christopher Reyes. I went through the welding program at Great Basin College, and I'm currently working out at Turquoise Ridge Surface.
I'm Hope Jones. I went through the welding program at GBC, and I'm now a welder at TR Surface. I've been out here now for 2.5 years, full time.
I first heard about it going to high school. They brought over some people that had gone through the program and shared their experiences. And then my senior year, they gave us a field trip where they drove us up from the Las Vegas area up to Elko to walk through the campus and walk through one of the mine sites.
My grandpa and my uncle were both welders, so that inspired me to take welding throughout high school. And while in high school, Newmont came and presented the MTC scholarship, and that's what got me interested.
A typical day, so we start at 5:10, go through our line out, which is basically a safety meeting, and then we get told what we're going to do for the day, start preparing, and then we go out into the field or in the shop depending on whatever the circumstances that day. For the most part, it changes day to day, but we'll do like crack repairs, preventive maintenance on vehicles and that sort of thing. Today we're fixing some cracks on the haul truck and also patching up some worn spots.
Every day is kind of different, but usually we go to line out, get our job for the day. If we're going out in the field, then we start loading our tools up on the trucks or prep some iron, whatever we have to do. And usually the mechanics go wash. We help if they have an empty spot, and then once they're done washing, we go weld on whatever equipment needs it. If you're in your first 2 years of high school, take one of the tech classes, then you can kind of try it out. It's not really the same as working out here, but you get a feel for what you might be doing, see if it interests you.
A big advantage is working hands-on. You get to work over the summer and the weekend out here, and then you go learn the theory side of it in college, and that way you get exposed in the workplace and in the classroom.
It's nice having the internship on the side because you don't have to struggle trying to find hours to work while you're going to school. You're in school all day, so it's nice to have the evenings during the week to do your homework and then come work out here on the weekends.
No, I knew Nevada was like the silver state, but I had never been on a mine site, never been around miners in general until we came up here on that field trip, and they kind of showed us around site, showed us, what it is that they do for the economy in Nevada and how they support communities. And overall, it was a pretty good experience. I didn't realize how big of a role it plays. Coming from Las Vegas, I guess I was more into like a touristy area and didn't really pay much attention to outside of it. But it does play a huge role.
Yeah, there's plenty. They have great health benefits, days off. It's a nice paycheck. I'm able to have a lot of things I didn't think I would have at this age, and you can continue your education if you're in maintenance, you can go through hydraulic classes and move up at every tech level. And there was an opportunity to have an internship at Carry-On second semester, so I took that because I knew that would look good for the scholarship application. In March, I applied for the scholarship, did all the interviews it took for that, and then thankfully I got the call that I got it, and then I went to GBC from there. So I was going to school in Elko and then coming home to Winnemucca on the weekends and working 2 days a week. I finished up I think there was a month left of college, and they offered me a job. So then I got my physical done for that, and I was able to start a week after I graduated full-time out here.
Definitely stay focused if you are lucky enough to get sponsored and go through the program. Schooling does come first, and then when you go out to site and work, definitely put in your best effort that you can. And then your foreman and the people you work for, they'll see that and let your work and your work ethic speak for itself.
Just don't mess up in school. Do your work and show up to your internship on the weekends and work as many days as you can without getting behind on your schoolwork, because that shows that it shows your work ethic and shows that you're willing to do what it takes.
Right now, I think it's kind of how each day is different. One day we can work on one piece of equipment in the shop. The next day we can be out in the field. It just keeps things interesting. And then, of course, the benefits and all that other stuff plays a big role.